Find two angles, positive, negative, coterminal with this. Well, this is easy. Yeah, so we can do, for the coterminal, we can plus pi, yeah? And we can, yeah, we can minus pi. We can also plus 2 pi. So there are many solutions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For the B, we can just change this guy to a negative. Or we can use pi minus this guy. That's it, right? There are many options.
Yeah. I think that's all we have to do. We probably just, yeah, we only need one positive, one negative.
Right. Theta is a third quadrant angle. And find the other 5 ratios. So that means if we draw it, -2/3. So we can put it's in quadrant 3. So that guy is negative, x is -2. And then y is -3. Okay. So the r is square root 4 plus 9. So the sine theta is -2 over square root 13. Hey, hold on. I got some typo. Cosine theta is cosine theta is -3, so the radius is 3, right? Yeah, radius is 3 here.
Right, because
so the y is, yeah, y is square root -square root 5. Because 9 square root 9 minus 4 is 5. So the sine theta equals to -square root 5 over 3. And then tangent theta equals to square root 5 over 2. That's y over x. And then cosine theta is given. So we can get cosecant theta, cotangent theta. And then secant theta. Okay. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Number 64. Reference angle. Well, reference angle, we want to put everything in the quadrant 1, right? Yeah, coterminal and reference angle are two different concepts. For this guy, if we want to change that to a angle in the quadrant 1, if we minus this guy with 180, if this guy minus 180, 56 degree, right?
Right. You just subtract 180 since it's in quadrant 3.
And 485. If we minus 360, it is in quadrant 2, but we want to make it to be quadrant 1. So what we are going to do is we use 360 minus We use 485 minus 360. And this is 125. And 125 again, we can minus 90 degree. Becomes 235. Does that make sense? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one is going to be 62, right?
Yes.
That's a reference angle. Now we can do the exactly value. Same, right?
Yeah, so far I got the same things.
Okay. Cosine negative 240 plus 360. This will be the same value as cosine 120 degree, which is negative 1/2. Okay. Sine negative 135 is in quadrant 3. So that's negative square root 2 over 2. Secant that guy is 1 over cosine of that guy. So this is negative 2. Tangent 120 is negative square root 3. Cotangent 225 is equals to 1. Last one, sine negative pi over 4 is negative square root 2 over 2. Okay. M is cosine pi over 3. This is 1/2. This one is square root 2 over 2. Negative 7 pi over 4 plus 2 pi, that's pi over 4. So that's square root 2 over 2.
Right.
Sine 11 pi over 6 is negative pi over 6. So this is negative 1/2. Next one, cosine 3 pi over 4 is negative square root 2 over 2. And then tangent pi, the y over the x. So the y is 0. That's 0. Sine 5 pi over 6 is 1/2. Cotangent is 7 pi over 6. Cotangent 7 pi over 6 is in quadrant 4, so this will be negative 1. And the secant is looking at the cosine pi over 2 reciprocal. That guy is 0, so this guy is undefined. Right?
Right.
Okay. Really, they gave so easy review questions.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I heard
But
the test was pretty easy too. I mean, the exam was pretty easy. Some of my friends took it today and they said it was pretty easy. I think even Jaden took it today.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
he said it wasn't hard, so I think she made it easy, so and then she made the review easy to match it, I guess. I'm not really sure.
usually for the face-to-face class, usually last year, previously before the pandemic, those final is hard. They make it harder than the test.
Yeah, but this year, I don't know. She even made the multiple choice. We have like 21-ish multiple choice questions. Everything seems like pretty, or it sounds pretty easy, but I mean, I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, this one is positive and it's from pi to 2 pi. as we can see, cosine is positive, so the x is in quadrant 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if x is in quadrant 3, it's going to be negative for the cosine. So x has to be in quadrant 4. And then we can see sine x is negative square root 1 minus that guy, 1/5. So this is negative 2/5 times square root 5, okay? And cosecant x will be the reciprocal. So this is negative square root 5/2. And then tangent x equals to sine x over cosine x. That becomes negative 2, right?
Yeah.
Cotangent x equals negative 1/2. So we finish all the 6 values. Okay. 68. Amplitude by 1/3. And then sine. Period is pi, so the b is going to be 2. Because 2 pi over the b equals to pi. So b equals to 2. Oh, okay. Hold on. It's 2x. Okay. Is there any phase shift? There's no phase shift. There is a 2 units up. So that's it. Correct?
Correct.
And then 69. A 4/9 clockwise rotation would terminate in which quadrant and yield what angle? So clockwise rotation. So this is clockwise rotation. It's a negative angle. And it's 4/9 clockwise. So we can do 4/9 times 360 degree, right? This means we are going to do the negative 160 degree, right? That makes sense? So from there to there, it's negative 160 degree. It's going to be in quadrant 3. And the angle measurement is negative 160 degree. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or we can say this guy times 2 pi. Okay. Now let's see. Match the function to the graph. Well, this is the same one as Clement's review. So we want to find out that guy is amplitude of 2, okay? This guy is also amplitude of 2. Well, these two So similar, right? One is A, one is G. So that guy has to be G, right? Correct. That's A and G.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can cross this. And then we look at the C. For the C, the amplitude here is 5/2. The amplitude here is 5/2. So we are looking for the amplitude of 5/2, which is this one, correct? So give too easy final review. Now this one is 3/2. Wow, you even don't need to worry about the phase shift. Just by the amplitude, everything is there, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this review is for the regular class, not for the pre-P class. Okay. And then that guy. Well, this one is the only guy who has amplitude of 3, right? Okay. And then -2. Who is the 1/2? That guy is the 1/2, is over here, right? 1/2 sine pi x, yeah. Because the t over here is 2 pi over pi, which is 2. So this shows that your period is 2, okay? So this one can be crossed out.
Okay.
And then we do this. Well, that's H, right? And look at this, that's a negative, and the amplitude is 1. So this is H. H is H. And the last one is D. This guy is D. The amplitude is 2. And the period for this guy is 2 pi over B, 2 pi over 1 over 3, which is 6 pi. Which is 6 pi. And the amplitude is 2. So that's D. Okay, that's all, right? Yeah, feel too easy, right? We don't have trouble for this kind of question at all. We can skip, right? Now we want to evaluate those values with 3 decimal places. Yeah, as long as we put, if we are doing the degree, we do it in degree mode. If we want to do the reading, we have to change it to the reading mode. The only suggestion I do suggest you is, because switch between degree and the reading is kind of really painful. So what we want to do, I want to set it up to the reading mode. Let me show you my calculator. I'm going to make my calculators to stay in the reading mode. So here, I make the angle just in the reading mode. And then when I type those calculator, you see here, when I want to type in, for example, 30 degree, sine 30 degree, right?
Right.
I'm going to do this. Well, if I don't type in anything, I just do sine 30. That means sine 30 reading. Well, if I don't want to go to the setting and change it back to the degree, I'm going to still do over here. My setting is reading, but doesn't matter. I can change this guy to be here. There is a place in those locations, and I click a degree, right? And then I enter. See, that one is correct. Okay, because if you want to keep switching your calculator from different mode, it's taking your time. You don't want to use that long time. You make your setting in your calculator is in reading mode. But when you need to use the degree, you just put that degree circle on the shoulder, yeah? By clicking that pi button. That make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's do this one. So who is this guy? 10 seconds is who? T is 10 seconds, right? Okay. The diameter of the view is 54 degrees. So the radius is how much? 27, right?
Yeah.
If the radius is 27, and then the midline is how much? The midline is going to be the using 27 plus 3 is 30, right? So the y is going to be 27 times sine b x. B is pi over 5 times x, and then plus 3. Okay. So the highest y value will be, oh, hold on, 30. I should plus 30. So the highest position is 27 plus 30, which is 57. And the lowest position is negative 27 plus 30, which is 3. Because if the highest position, there to the ground is, if you draw over here, if this is how much? If this is 57, then the diameter is 54. So this small piece is 3, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Give a try for 79. Oh, hold on. I haven't put the initial height yet. Correct? That makes sense? Yeah. 5 seconds to reach the top. That's why this is our initial phase, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Well, this guy doesn't feel well. The body temperature varies with time. 10 minutes after the timing, it reached this guy. And 3 minutes later, it's the next low. So this is the highest one, this is the lowest one. From the highest one to the lowest one is how long? Is the half of the t, right? If we do those things. Oops. From the peak to the trough, it's a half period. So the t over the 2 is going to be 3 minutes, right? So t is equals to 6, which is 2 pi over the b. And then the y is going to equals to so the y should equals to cosine pi over 3 times x minus 10. That's the time reached to the peak. And then how much is the amplitude? From the peak to the trough, that's the value of 3. So 3 over 2 is amplitude. And then we are going to plus. So 99 plus 3 over 2. So that is 101/2. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So those people do those number of people sick with a certain disease. Assume the number of the sick people varies with time. Starting from t equals to 0. Minimum number 50 people have the disease. And then max number 250 people. So The t is how much?
The t they said is 3.5, right?
No, I mean the whole period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This would be 8,
mm-hmm.
right?
So yes. Mm-hmm. From the trough to the peak is one half of the period. So doing this guy minus this guy, that's 4. So t equals to 8. When t
Right.
equals to 8, that equals 2 pi over b. So b is going to be pi over 4, right?
Right.
And then when b is pi over 4, a minimum number happens at 3.5 years. So we can do y equals to amplitude is how much?
The amplitude
250.
is it's 250 minus 50 divided by 2, so it's 100.
So A is 100. So the y will be 100 times cosine pi over 4 times x minus 3.5,
Yeah.
and then plus 150, right?
Right.
So that the maximum is 100 plus 150, which is 250, or negative 100 plus 150, which is 50. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's try the exponential one. Okay. Y equals to e to the power x and ln x. Write the logarithm, this guy. Well, this is too easy. Okay. What else? 81. Write that one in the log format. So that is log ay equals to x. Okay. 88. Wow, they give so easy question.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I'm pretty sure this stuff is not going to be on our exam, no matter how easy it is.
Well, let's do this guy. Expand this one. This is log 2 phi plus 2 times log 2x plus 3 times log 2y, and then minus 1/2 of log 2z. Okay. Number 90. Condense the logarithm expression. Well, this is just as simple as log ln x cubed times square root of x plus 1, and then divided by x minus 1 squared. That makes sense? Now change base change formula. Well, this is This is way more easier than the practice we did, right?
Yeah, this is a lot easier than what we usually do for practice.
Yeah, that one is too easy. This one will also be too easy. We can simply quickly solve it. X squared minus 2x minus 3 equals to 5. X squared minus 2x minus 8 equals 0. X minus 4 times x plus 2. Okay, and x couldn't be negative 2, so x is only equals to 4, right? Next one. A bank offer an annual interest of 5%. You know how much is the current interest rate for the bank? It's like 0, okay? Right now, you put money in the bank, they don't give you the interest.
Really? They just store it now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Oh
the
my
pandemic.
God. Yeah,
I mean,
that sounds
they encourage people put all the money into the stock.
awful. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 0 interest. Or maybe some bank give you like a 0.5%. Okay. That's really very little. Well, we want to receive this one. Yeah, we want to calculate this. This is really interesting when later you grow up, start to do your investment. So you say how much money is needed. So this is your initial deposit times 1 plus 5%. And then to the power 8. Yeah, to reach 25,000. Okay. Let's see how much this is. You see? Wow, you see? This improves a lot, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's about more than $8,000 increase, right?
Right.
This reason is the reason that you have so much money growth from this investment is because the compound interest. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hold on here. This is compound, not annually, quarterly. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we have to be careful. Since it's quarterly, so this is 0.05 divided by 4, right?
Right.
And then 8 times 4, okay? How much you get?
For this one, hang on, give me a second. Something like 16,799.
99, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see. What is the interest rate? So if this one saying compound continuously, the compound continuously formula is using x times e to the power of 0.05 times 8, right? Okay. That's the answer for the if the interest rate is 5% compound continuously. Okay. Now let's do 95. You got same answer?
Yes, I got the same answer.
Okay. Half-life is 5 years. Do you have same answer for this one? After 12 years. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how many years ago was the mass 100 grams? So that means we are going to treat 55 grams as your current value. And we use 100 as the initial one, then e to the power negative k times t. Okay. And then How much you get?
For this one, I got like 4.3 something.
Yeah, same.
Okay. All right, that's good.
Now, last one for this population. Okay. Takes 10 days to grow from 200 to 900. So 900 equals to 200 times E times KT. Same answer.
Yes. Actually, hang on a sec. Yeah.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, that's it. There wasn't that much on the review.
This is really just the final class red level, right?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, we just pay attention to those inverse stuff. Okay. It's not so that hard for the final review. Yeah, well, we might want to visit this kind of graphing questions, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have 20 minutes. Let's see a few word problem. Eight a.m. The tide is out. Lowest. The depth is 1.1 meter. So that's two different amplitude. And we can treat. So based on this, we can see the amplitude is going to be 0.2, right? 1.5 minus 1.1 divided by 2. That's 0.2.
Yeah.
Okay. And the midline, y0 is going to be 1.1 plus 0.2, which is 1.3. And then we can see the from 8 p.m. Hold on. At that time, okay, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., right? So that's a half period. Oops. 1/2 of the t equals to 8 p.m. to 2 p.m. So from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., that's 6 hours. Okay.
Okay.
T equals to 12. And the t also equals to 2 pi over b. So b is 2 pi over 12, which is pi over 6. So y will equals to 0.2 times. So 2 p.m. is a deepest one, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be cosine pi over 6 times x minus 2. And then plus 1.3, correct? That's correct, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, and we can roughly draw the cycle. So at 2 p.m., it's the deepest, and 1.3 is roughly over here. And then at 2 p.m., it's going to be 1.5, which is the peak. And so this is the position of the midline. Then at 2 p.m., it reached to the peak, which is 1.5. And then at 8 p.m., it's going to be on the bottom one. It's about 1.1. Okay. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So they ask us to predict the depth at 4 p.m. So the y is going to equals to 0.2 times cosine pi over 6 times 4 minus 2 is 2. And then plus 1.3. So this is pi over 3, right? Yeah. this cancel. So this is pi over 3. This is 1/2. 1/2 times 0.2 is 0.1. Plus 1.3 is 1.4. Okay. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And the T is 12 hours. So it's going to be, the question over here looks a little bit tricky. Say March 20, doesn't matter. 12 hours is the period. After 24 hours, it repeat back to 2T is going to be 24 hours, right? Yeah. T is
Yes.
12. 2T is 24 hours. So they ask on the day of March 20, doesn't matter. We can just treat it as 19. Just change it to 5, right? If the T is not multiple integer times of 12, then we have to pay attention to this. But here, because this is already 24 hours, is already repeat the pattern for 2 period, so we don't worry. Okay, and this guy is 0, yeah? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And they ask what times of the first low tide occurs on March 20. So if we want that guy to be the lowest one, then we have to make that guy, to be equals to pi, right? Yeah. And we want to make, if we want to make the y go to 1.1, then the inside here is going to equals to pi, right? Because cosine pi is -1, right? That makes sense. Then x minus 2 is going to equals to 6. So x equals to 8. Well, 8 p.m. Oh, okay. Well, this is 8 p.m. Well, we already verified this guy. Yeah. 8 p.m. is on the same day is the lowest one. And the period is what? It's 12 hours, right? So 8 p.m. plus 12 hour is going to equals to what? 4 a.m., right?
Yeah. 4 a.m.
Okay, hold on. No. It's going plus 12 hours is going to 8 a.m. Plus 12 hours is 8 a.m. From 8 p.m. at night, you increase 12 hours, it's going to be 8 a.m. in the morning, okay?
Right. Okay.
So it's 8 a.m. on March 20, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And now what is the earliest time on March 20 that the water will be on? What is the earliest time on March 20? Will be 1.27. Okay, so we want to solve that guy equals to 1.27, right? Okay. This type of question is your school level, right? Let's use the inverse function. Okay. How much is your x? It's 5:29 p.m. But this is what day? This is March 19, right? That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That one belongs to March 19 because 5 p.m. it still belongs to March 19. Okay. So
Okay.
we want to convert this guy to March 20. So we can plus 12, right?
Right.
We plus 12. So this is going to be 5:29 a.m.
Yeah.
5:29 a.m. Between this, will there be another value? Is there any early time to reach to that? It's safe to solve this part by the graphing calculator. Let me make sure we do the correct way. So if we check this one by the decimal, so our function is 0.2 times cosine pi over 6 times x minus 2, right? Correct? And then plus 1.3, okay? Yes. So we only take care of the positive part. So we are going to make a restriction x is bigger than equal than 0, okay? And then I'm going to, okay. So we are only looking on the places where it meets at what? Y equals to 1:27. So this is 5:29 p.m. on the same day, right? This is 10. This is 10 p.m. on the same day. And then this guy will be the 5 a.m. Yeah, we are right. You see what I mean?
Yeah, you just add you add the period ones, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so if we check over here, this is March 19, right? This is March 19. This one is March 19 at night. And then this position is March 20, you know? And from here to here is increasing by 12 hours. So this is 5 a.m. on March 20, right? Well, 5:29 p.m. March 19 will increase 12 hours. It changed to 5:29 a.m. March 20, right? That makes sense? Okay. If your school give you, that might be those hardest words problem, okay? Yeah, I think you have no problem for that. I will upload this to notes, okay?